English journey is going on so good. So if I talk about my earlier days, so that time I faced a lot of problem because I didn't know English. I couldn't utter a single word English. So if I talk about my college days, so that time I was not good in English. You can say like that. If someone asked me question in English, that time I got stuck. You know what? Even that time I was mug up my introduction. I'm not able to introduce myself. So that time I realized firstly I have to work on my communication skill. Then I will get a good job because English has become a global language. Without this language, we face difficulty to get a good job. So yes, last year, you know what? I last year I decided to learn this language, but in between my journey, I gave up two times. That
Okay.
time I used to think I used to think like that. I learned this language for 10 days, 20 days. So after 10 days, when I see myself, so at that time I'm not able to speak. So that time I used to think why I'm not able to learn this language, why I'm not able to speak in this language. I do practice. I did practice a lot. Then why I'm not able to speak? So this type of thoughts comes into my mind. So last year I joined. Then suddenly I came across in one video. In that video, one guy he shared our English journey, like how I learned this language. So that time I listen his videos, and that time I got to know, yeah, English is not a if you learn something, it will take time. If
Hmm.
you want to learn this language, so you have a patience. So then I realized, no, for 10 days, 20 days, in 1 month, you are not to learn this language. So yes, so then I realized, well, you have to firstly you have to be patient. Then you will learn this language. Maybe it will take 6 months, 1 year. Then you will able to speak this language. So yes, so in on January I joined Jostock applications. From that platform, I connect with people every day. So initially, I faced problem like how to connect with people. I don't know because I'm very introvert type of girl. So yes, so this type of problem I face, but gradually and eventually I improve my English. I can say like that I have been improving this English for 3 months, but now I make a lot of mistake, but I am trying to speak in this language.
Okay, so you mentioned like you are more habitual to learn this language from last 3 months, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so do you see any kind of improvement on your communication skills?
Yes, you know what, when I was not my friend give me comments, but when I go outside, that time, no, how can I say like that? No one can, no one can commented me, but at that time when some other people speak in English language, but I'm not able to speak. So that time I feel very embarrassed. Why I'm not able to speak English language? Why my friends are able to speak language, but I'm not able to. So that time I feel very humiliate. This
Okay,
type of things I faced.
got it. And I do you don't think like you speak very fast?
Yes, so many people say to me, Pallav, you speak very fast. I'm trying to speak slowly, but I don't know when I start to speak, I'm not control myself.
Okay. Okay, so I also
But
feel
I'm
the
trying to
same
speak
thing.
slowly.
I am also feeling the same way. Like once you start the like speech, right, it will be you're taking like a bullet train directly. Like that you're taking.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. When I was in college, so when I delivered a presentation, so when I started, I didn't take any full stop. After completing my presentation, my sir asked me, Palak, why are you behaving like a Rajdhani Express? Please take a full stop in between the presentation.
Okay, okay. So it's a good practice. If you take pauses in between the like sentences, it will help you to like take some breathe in between. Okay. Otherwise, people like
Yes,
yeah,
yes. I try to when I try to take a full stop, take a break. Yes,
but
I'm working on this thing.
I also you also felt like myself during my college whenever there is a like English speaking classes, right? In the college we have that
I
presentation.
think in your side is network issue.
Not right now. Are you able to see me?
from your side?
Right now, are you able to?
Yeah, now I'm able to see you.
So I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
So during my college time as well, whenever the like English specific to this subject, like English subject like classes is there. Okay, so that point of time I used to sit at last bench, and I don't have the eye contact with the teacher, because if I have the eye contact, then she will be like, so Prashant, stand up and you should give the speech. So because of that, I don't do the eye contact with the teacher as well, because of that. Like, it's searing in my mind at that point of time, especially. So I believe you also same thing, right?
Yes. Yeah, I feel I speak very fast, but I'm trying to speak slowly.
Okay. But in the initial days,
And sir, sorry, Prashant, like when did you start your journey? Like,
so
yes,
I'm
yeah,
more.
initial days.
Initial days, actually, I'm not more focused on the communication skills. I was more focused on the technical part. Okay. So, like recently, I started like 5 months back. I'm more focused on my communication skills. Before that, I'm like very introvert. I don't speak single word in English. Okay. During the meeting, I used to speak like 15-20 minutes. That's it. But from last 5 months, I'm more brushing up my spoken journey. Okay, I would say. And apart from that, like, I don't think so. I was also like you only, like speak like I'm also speaking like a bullet train itself. Okay, but
Okay.
recently I recognized like I need to like I level up in my career. I need to be calm, and I must have that good communication skills to present myself to the other person. Okay, so because of that, I'm improving my communication skills.
Okay, as you mentioned, like you are learning this language for 5 months. So when did you, then how did you clear the interview? Because in interview you have
Yeah.
to speak in English language.
Yeah, so that time I was more into confidence, like personal development. I was more into technical part. Okay, I was like that, like whatever the question you will ask, I will give you my 200% in that, with that kind of confidence level. Okay, I don't know how I have represented myself at that point of time. Okay, but my like confidence level is like 200%. Even if I say wrong, I have my confidence like this is the thing. It's right, might be you are the wrong, but I myself is the right. So like that kind of confidence that I have built, and based on that, I cracked the interview as well. Okay, so that's the way I have cracked the interview. Okay, because back in those
Okay.
days, right, when I gave my first interview was in 2015. Okay, it's almost 10 years gap. So that time, like we are more into like technical, especially there. That time we are not focused on English, especially. Okay, so
Hmm.
because of that, the more the technical skills you have, the more the package you will get. That kind of mindset that there back in those days. But the more the experience you will get, the more the communication skills play a very important role.
Yes, you're right. I think in IT company, if you have a good command in technical things, then you will get a job very easily. Yes,
Absolutely.
English is important, but more technical knowledge is important as compared to English.
Yeah, because in the software field, especially the problem solving skills we must have. The more the
Hmm.
problem solving skills, the better the package will be. And if you have that good command over this English journey as well, then you will get a like good rewards, especially like it will be a win-win situation for you. Like if you have good technical skills, good spoken journey as well, then boom, you will get a good rewards.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I have one question
Yeah.
related to my. Actually, my senior asked me there is one vacancy for a UI. You know, UI job. There is no coding.
Okay. Yeah, the
So, what
designer.
do you think? Is it a good job or not?
Yes.
Yeah,
every
you
every
yeah,
job,
user
every
interface. I think Figma plat.
yeah, UI is like designing the
We
portal.
use Figma.
Yeah, user interface. User interface. They use Figma.
Hmm.
There are plenty of other tools as well.
Yeah, user interface.
Yeah, so there are plenty of there. So you are saying
Hmm.
why is a good job or not, right? So every job is good. Okay, there is no job
Hmm.
like this job is good or this job is bad. It depends on person.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't say like that.
Yeah. So you
Hmm.
mentioned this job is good or
No, no, no. I
not.
don't say like that. No, no. I don't say like that. Ki user interface is good, not bad job. I just want to know that if I move on that job, is it good or not? If I switch,
Okay. So why the
please.
in the last conversation you mentioned I need to switch from development to like some other domain. Right now you're switching like you're aiming to switch from
Customer support executive.
customer support executive, and you're saying I want to
No,
switch.
no, no, no. Yeah, actually, my senior told me that
Okay.
there's a one vacancy. If you want to apply, so then I will think about.
Okay.
Yeah, then I will think about. I asked my friends, so many friends, is this good or not? You have a 10-year experience, so
So so
that's why I'm asking to
okay.
you.
So
If I want to switch, then it is good or not?
So, so I'm in the more into the software field. Okay, I'm in the software domain, especially 10 years of experience. For my observation, my understanding, I will share my thoughts. Okay, on the UI job that you have mentioned. Okay, so especially UI in the sense like you have to know how to design. In that field, you have to play creativity,
Hmm.
especially like how we draw the paintings, right? Exactly the same way you have to draw the like entire website, entire application prototype over there. Okay, you have to understand the journey. Like if I click on this button, right, what will happen? Which like it will open in the pop-up, it will open in a new tab, or it will go inside the other page, and you have to understand complete requirement of the website, then only you will be able to design that website, right? So that creativity play a very important role. So if you have that creativity mindset and you are happy to go with that, okay, but it depends on like would you like to switch to that career or not? Okay, it depends on you. Yeah, so there is no job like that
Okay,
that
okay.
this job is good or not.
Actually, my senior son,
Yeah.
yeah, every job is good. It's depend on person.
Yeah, so every domain like your
Again, your
UI and web development, right?
screen is freezing. Your video is stuck. I don't know why.
Okay, let's record the video and let's see how it will go.
No, you are visible.
So I am saying, so every domain like you have mentioned, UI, customer support executive, and every domain requires special skills for that domain. Okay, if you have that skills, you can like apply for that job. Or if you are aiming to learn that skills, or if you are interested into that job, you can also apply that. From like once you get into the job, you will also learn that skills like on the go itself. Okay.
Okay, you know what? One of my senior who taught me, like, who teach me whenever I get some face in problem. So he teach me. So he told me that, Palak, there is a one vacancy. So if you want to switch on that job, you can. Like, you know what? If you want to work on UI, so then you will do this. So that's why I was asking to you because he has more than 10-year experience.
Okay. So I believe you gave the interview on the coding part, right? Where you have created some CRADA operation during the interview as well, right? So you have some
Hmm.
maturity level in the understanding of the coding, especially. Okay, if you switch to UI, then you have to start from the zero. Okay.
Scratch, yes.
Yeah, so right now in the coding, at least you have raised like 10%, you understood 10% of the coding.
Hmm.
If you join the new stream, then you have to start again from the like zero. So it depends on your decision.
Yes.
It depends on your choice,
Yes,
especially.
that's why I don't want to go.
Okay.
That's why I don't want to go because if I go from that field, so I have to start from scratch. Again, I face lot of problem, so I don't want to go.
Okay. Okay. And also
So I
your
think backend developer job is good for me.
Got it, got it. So are you using any AI tools?
I
AI
think
tools?
this job is made for me.
Okay. Are you using any AI tools in your job?
I'm using ChatGPT every time.
Okay, only ChatGPT. Any other? Like DeepSeek, Gemini,
No,
only ChatGPT. You are happy with the chat?
Gemini, yeah. Gemini, yeah, I'm using Gemini for talking. Whenever, I want to do practice and people are not active, so that time I use Gemini to talk with them.
Okay.
But you know what, I face problem here also. There also, when I ask a question, they give me a big paragraph. When they start, they don't try. They doesn't stop. When they start, when they start, I face a problem.
So it's exactly the
If
replica
I
of
ask a
you.
question, they give a big paragraph.
It's exactly the replica of you. Like they are giving you bulleted answers.
Yes.
So I'm saying they are not stopping. They
Yeah, same like me. Yeah, there's no stopping.
okay. Okay. And you can try with
Yes.
this speaking part with
Okay, tell me.
yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, yeah. Tell me, you do you have any questions, especially?
Yes, come again.
No, you are saying something.
Yes, I have a question. Like every yes, yeah, I have a question. Yeah, like every day you connect with people. Like whenever you don't feel like that, I don't want to make any video. So that time you do practice or not?
Every single day I do a practice audio conversation. Okay, where I using CV application for 30 minutes free audio conversation over there. Okay, whenever I came from the office, I sit on my laptop and I have that conversation. Like at least I spend like 15 to 30 minutes, depends on the mood that I have. And apart from that, on Saturday, Sunday, I took this kind of video conversation. That's it. That
Which
way
application
I'm
you mentioned?
CV application, SIVI,
CVF.
CV application.
Okay. So is
Okay.
it paid or free?
It's so I'm using free version. It give you 30 minutes audio conversation. Okay, you can connect with lot of co-learners. Okay, over there.
Okay. Every day you get 30 minutes.
Every day you are getting 30 minutes. So you can like you can exactly the same way like how we are doing the video conversation right now over here, right? You can do the audio
Hmm.
conversation over there. That's it. Sometimes you will get the working professional as well in the application. Sometimes you get the students from BTech or from college and like different domains, especially. And you can enjoy the conversation as well. Or sometimes you connect with same gender, sometimes you connect with international as well, or sometimes you connect with like other gender as well, and it will
Okay,
be very
nice.
helpful to improve your communication skills.
I haven't used that application.
Yeah, you can
I
try.
use
I have been using
okay. I
it.
use only your stock and Ace Fluency
Okay,
application.
so I have been using that application from last 3 to 4 months. Okay, every single
Hmm.
day, and I'm more consistent on like for at least 45 days without break. I've made that record for myself like 45 days consistent of spending 30 minutes every single day. Okay, so like that.
Okay.
So like that, you can improve your communication skills as well in that.
So
So
apart from practice, like what do you do to improve your English? I know.
apart from, sorry,
Okay. So I was I'm visible to you?
yeah, you are visible to me. You are visible
Okay.
to me.
Okay, I'm asking to you, apart from this, like practice, video call. So what do you do to learn this language? I know you speak very well, but
Okay,
what do you do
so there is a lot of room to improvement. Okay, still for myself, and
apart from this thing?
and yeah, so apart from this thing,
Hmm.
I do like shadowing practice whenever I watch any interview or any podcast, right? So I try to mimic them, like exactly whatever they are saying, right? I used to repeat after that. Okay, let's say if a other person is saying hi, I am also say
Okay.
hi like that. Like I used to repeat the entire sentence after that. It's like a shadowing practice.
Okay, shadowing practice. Shadowing practice, like good is it good for to learn this language? Because I heard so many times many people said that I do shadowing practice. So I never do this. So is it good to learn this language?
It's a
It is
damn good,
important.
it's a good, it's a good practice. Okay, so make sure implement that practice, and you can also feel the improvement on your communication skills.
So okay. So tell me a bit about readings. I tried so many times to read the books, but I get bored very easily. But I want to try to read the books.
Okay, so
So
spend.
do you have any suggestion how I improve my
Okay, so we have only 30 seconds
how I build my habits to read the books?
to read the book. I think set a specific duration. Let's say start
Okay,
with 10 minutes. Okay, start with a 10 minutes. So then
every day 10 minutes.
every day 10 minutes. And once you feel like I need to improve like 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, then you can extend your time limit from 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, like that. So you will build that habit. Especially like every single day we have to build that habit. So that's it. Like apart from that, everything is smooth. Yeah. So every day, on every single day, you have to build that habit, starting with like 10 minutes and so spend 10 minutes for like next 7 days, and increase that 10 minutes to like 15, 20 minutes, and then spend that 20 minutes for like next 7 days. And like that, you will build that habit. Then you will not feel bored actually. Okay. So you have to make that habit of reading. That's it. Okay, avoid social media, avoid phone, and just
Okay.
build your habit every single day.
Okay. So actually, yes, I have one more question.
Yeah.
So, like, what about vocabularies? I have jotted down so many vocabs word on my notebook. But when I use to that vocab, so that I forget like where to use, how to use during the conversation.
It's happens
So
with everyone.
how I
It happens with everyone. Okay, try to articulate your thoughts in the simple language first. Okay, take pauses that I've mentioned. Take pauses. Start with that. Start slow. Okay. Then you can use advanced vocabulary, EDMs, phrases. There is a lot of things. In the organization also, you talk with your seniors. They don't use advanced
hmm,
vocabulary, right? They use advanced vocabulary during the conversation.
sometimes they use sometimes
Okay, sometimes like in the sense like out of 100, how many times they use the advanced vocabulary?
only 2 3 times.
Yeah, only two, three times. So 97% they use simple language itself.
Simple, simple words. Yes.
So focus on 97%. Once you reach that 97%, you can spend like after that you spend on that 3%. Okay, of improving your vocabulary and idioms, phrases. Okay, so build that
Hmm.
flow. Okay, then you will be used like it's a long journey. We are not going to stop for like 3 months, next 6 months. Okay, it's a lifelong journey where we are improving on each and every single day. Okay, and consider like that.
You know what? Once a time, I have connected with one guy. So I asked, "How are you?" And he replied me, "I am under the weather." So that time I was shocked. Oh, OMG, I'm under the weather. So
Is
after that, I searched on the Google. I am under the weather means I have a fever. So
that.
that day I got to know
Okay.
people's using phrases also.
So it's a kind of idioms that under the weather. It's like
Yeah, idioms.
right. So some
I'm
people
under
use
the
some
weather.
idioms under the weather, and someone's use like break the leg.
Yeah,
Best of luck for
without breaking the back. I'm over the moon.
over.
Once in a blue moon. So this type of idioms people are using.
Yeah, yeah, but we are using simple language. That's the sufficient enough. But if you use this kind of idioms, then other person is not capable to understand. There is no use of
Hmm.
using of idioms, right?
Yes, yes. But we know the meaning of these phrases because sometimes people are using phrases that times if we don't know the meaning of idioms, then how we connect with that people? So we know that. We know the idioms.
Yeah, sometimes if you don't know idioms, right, you can ask in front of them, like, I don't know meaning of this idiom. Could you please break down something like that? So there is no harm to ask the questions, right? Okay. If you ask that question, he will able to explain you. In the like in that conversation, he will not be using that kind of advanced idioms as well. Okay. So people sometimes they showcase that I got so many idioms in my vocabulary, so I will
Hmm.
bombard with that idioms. Okay, so it depends on person to person as well. So in my
Yes.
experience, in my corporate experience, okay, I also attended so many meetings, and usually like out of 100, they use only 3 to 4 advanced vocabulary. Sometimes I also don't understand. Okay, so it's happens actually.
Yes, you're right. When people using idioms, vocabulary, they think we are advanced in this language,
Okay,
but sometimes they are not able to convey their message.
absolutely. It's happens actually. Yeah, some
Yes.
every day is not the same actually. Some days even the fluent speaker, some day is fumble. Okay, so it depends on the mood of the people,
Hmm.
person as well. That point of time, if he's happy, then he's in the flow.
Hmm.
He will be like talking in the flow itself. Sometimes the mood is not good, and then other person is also able to fumble a lot.
Hmm. And I feel one more thing, when we speak fluency, that time no one can rectify your grammatically mistake. Is it
Yeah.
right?
So people don't focus on that grammar that much. Okay, people focus on,
Hmm.
are you able to translate your thoughts to the other
Hmm.
person? That's the only main agenda we have.
Hmm.
Okay, so understanding of
Yes.
your language, we are using this language to understand our emotions, especially like our thoughts, emotions, and everything. We are not here to
Hmm.
rectify each
And
and everyone, right?
hmm. Sometimes what happen, if I say something in English and other front of guy understand to me, but that time I know where I do mistake. These things happen to me. I know where I do mistake,
Got it.
but other like front of guy are able to understand me.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
So in the like, I think in this week you got that long weekend off, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Yes, last Wednesday. I am working from home
And
from
then
last Wednesday.
from last Wednesday you are working from home. Okay, that's good
Hmm.
actually. So are you enjoying work from home?
Hmm. No, I'm not enjoying. I get bored because I'm not getting any task. So every day I am staying at home because sometimes I can't go outside before 6 p.m. Maybe senior gave me any task, so that's why I'm not enjoying at home. I prefer to go office because in office we do enjoy a lot with
Okay,
colleagues whenever, yeah. So I think office is a good as compared to work
work
from
from
home.
got it, got
Hmm.
it, got it, got it,
Hmm.
got it. I believe we have
Yes.
less than a minute and we can wrap the session as well.
Okay. So what do you think, this video is a good or not?
So let me
If
try